You know what? I'm finally back. Look, I get it. I disappeared for a few months. Life happened, things got crazy. But sometimes you need to step back to come back stronger. And that's exactly what I did. Now let's get into today's message. Because what I'm about to share, it might just change everything for you. You drag yourself out of bed, not because you want to, but because you have to. Let's be real. That perfect burst of motivation you're waiting for. It's like expecting your coffee to make itself. It's not gonna happen. Real power isn't about feeling ready or inspired. It's about showing up when your mind is screaming 5 more minutes and your body feels like concrete. This is your life we're talking about. Not your Instagram feed, not your highlight reel. Your actual life. And every morning, you've got 2 options. Let your mind run the show or take the wheel yourself. Here's the truth nobody talks about. Today's excuses become tomorrow's baggage. Skip that workout, push off that project, hit that snooze button. Sure, it feels good for a moment, but that weight, that what if, sitting in your gut, it doesn't just disappear. It's like a credit card of regret. You can choose not to pay today, but that bill, it's coming due, with interest. Let me hit you with some hard truth. Regret isn't just some emotional baggage you can check at the door. It's like quicksand. The more you let it build up, the deeper you sink into your past, your excuses, your fears. Discipline, it's not some luxury lifestyle choice, like your monthly streaming subscription or that fancy coffee habit. It's as essential as oxygen. You don't get to choose when to breathe. See, here's where most people get it twisted. They're out there chasing motivation like it's the holy grail of success. But motivation? That's like trying to build a house on clouds. 1 minute it's there, getting you all fired up, and the next, poof, gone without a trace. Motivation is about as reliable as gas station sushi. It's flimsy, unpredictable. It ghosts you faster than a bad Tinder date. But discipline, that's your rock, your foundation. You're non-negotiable. When motivation's hitting the snooze button, discipline's already laced up and out the door. Think of discipline as your personal bouncer. It keeps your standards high and your excuses out. Whether you're riding high or scraping bottom, whether life's dealing aces or jokers, discipline doesn't clock out. It doesn't take sick days. It doesn't make exceptions. This isn't about feeling good. It's about being good, being solid, being that person who shows up, rain or shine, because they've made a promise to themselves. And in this game of life, discipline isn't just part of the rule book, it is the rule book. Discipline isn't your friend who lets you off the hook when you've had a rough day. It's not your mom who'll buy your excuses. It's more like that hardcore drill sergeant who doesn't care about your comfort zone. They care about results. Every time you cave, every time you hit that mental, maybe tomorrow button, you're not just skipping one day. You're programming yourself for mediocrity. You're basically giving your inner wimp a promotion and corner office. So let's cut the BS and ask yourself, are you really cool being that person who sits on their couch, scrolling through success stories on social media, double tapping other people's dreams while yours collect dust? Are you content being life's spectator, watching opportunities fly by like missed trains? Or are you finally ready to be that person who looks in the mirror and says, game on. It's gonna be tough, it's gonna hurt, but I'm showing up today. Period. Because here's the thing. Taking the easy route is like ordering fast food for your life. Sure, it's convenient. It feels good in the moment, but it's not feeding your future. This isn't some trendy 30-day challenge or another New Year's resolution that'll fade faster than your summer tan. This is your life's battleground. And plot twist, your biggest opponent isn't the world out there. It's that voice in your head telling you not today. Your fears, they're like spam calls. They'll keep coming unless you block them. Your excuses, they're just stories you tell yourself to stay comfortable. Those self-imposed limits, they're about as real as your aunt's natural hair color. Discipline isn't just another tool in your success toolkit. It's the whole damn workshop. It's not about being born talented, or waiting for luck to swipe right on your dreams, or holding out for perfect conditions like they're somehow going to fall from the sky. This is about you, showing up every single day, doing what needs to be done, While your mind's throwing a tantrum and your body's staging a protest, you're out there putting in work, because that's what warriors do. And make no mistake, in this game called life, you're either a warrior or a worrier. Your choice. Want real change in your life? Not that surface level, Instagram filter type of change. I'm talking about the kind that rewrites your whole story. Want a life that's actually worth documenting, not just posting about? Then stop waiting for your fairy godmother to wave her magic wand. Stop acting like you're waiting for some cosmic perfect timing notification. Do it now, not tomorrow, not next Monday, not when Mercury isn't in retrograde. Now your life isn't a Netflix series you can pause and come back to later. There's no save progress button, no timeouts, no let me just scroll TikTok for 5 more minutes. Every time you choose your comfort zone over your growth zone, you're essentially ghosting your future self. And trust me, life's not gonna send you a "you up" text at 2 a.m. giving you another chance. Those 24 hours you just let slip by watching reaction videos and doom scrolling, that's not just time lost, that's dreams lost, goals buried, potential wasted. And unlike your Amazon orders, there's no next day delivery on lost time. So let's cut to the chase. This isn't a 9-to-5 commitment where you clock out and forget about it. Your goals don't care if it's Monday morning or Super Bowl Sunday. They don't take holidays, and neither should your hustle. Want that dream body? The gym's not gonna lift those weights for you while you're busy making gym memes. Want financial freedom? Your bank account isn't gonna grow while you're watching how to get rich videos. Want success? It's not hiding in your DMs waiting to be discovered. Stop treating opportunities like they're Uber Eats deliveries that just show up at your door. Life doesn't work that way. Success isn't something you order online with free 2-day shipping. The secret sauce isn't some magic formula hidden in a $997 online course. It's showing up every single day, even when your motivation has disappeared completely and Netflix is calling your name. Let me drop some truth bombs here. The world doesn't owe you a Tesla. Your Instagram followers aren't gonna pay your bills. Your Facebook friends aren't your personal rescue team. Even your mama who thinks you hang the moon, she's not responsible for your success. Nobody's coming to save you like some Marvel superhero. This isn't a movie where some mentor shows up in the 3rd act to turn your life around. While you're hitting snooze on your dreams, others are out there grinding. That's not meant to make you feel like you're missing out. It's just facts. Life's like a treadmill. You're either moving forward or getting thrown off. There's no pause button, but here's the real gut punch. The worst pain isn't failing. It's not even face planting in front of everyone. The real killer, it's sitting in your room at 2 a.m., scrolling through your phone, realizing you've become your own worst enemy. It's knowing you could have been great, but you chose to be comfortable instead. You picked temporary comfort over lasting glory. You let that voice in your head, the one that always has a good reason to wait until tomorrow, run the show. You became your own saboteur, your own dream killer, all because you couldn't say no to easy and yes to hard. What's it gonna be today? Are you gonna sit there, doom scrolling through social media, telling yourself how tough life is? Or are you gonna step up, hit the gas, and push forward, even when the road looks like a mess? Time doesn't pause for your excuses. Each day you spend planning instead of doing is gone forever. And trust me, future you is either gonna thank you or hate you for what you decide today. Even when your body's screaming, quit, and your mind's begging for a timeout, you keep pushing. Why? Because deep down you know this grind isn't just about today. It's about building tomorrow's victory. This isn't just another Tuesday. This isn't just another day to check off your calendar. This is your turning point. The day you finally say, enough with the mediocrity. Enough with the half measures. We're not talking about some quick fix or some trendy 30-day challenge. This is your life's ultimate battle, and the battlefield, it's between your ears. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, every time you show up when others tap out, you're leveling up. That inner strength you're building, it's like a muscle, invisible but powerful. And while motivation comes and goes like a bad weather forecast, discipline, that's your constant companion. So get out there. The world isn't stopping for your pep talk. Success doesn't show up in your notifications. It shows up in your actions. Every single day throws distractions at you like punches in a fight. Social media notifications blowing up your phone. Family drama trying to steal your focus. That voice in your head whispering, "Take it easy, you deserve a break." But here's the raw truth. Those distractions only win if you let them. Your focus is like a shield. It blocks out the noise, the doubts, the excuses. Your goals, they're your weapons. Walking into life without clear goals is like showing up to a gunfight with a water balloon. You're setting yourself up for failure. You want power, success, respect. They don't just fall into your lap like some delivery order. Success isn't some happy accident that happens while you're busy making excuses. I don't care about your dreams if you don't have a battle plan to back them up. Dreams without plans are just fancy wishes. And wishes, they don't pay bills. They don't build empires. They don't create legacies. So map out your goals right now. Not after this video. Not when you feel ready. Now, because while you're waiting for the perfect moment, someone else is out there making their moment perfect. Being tired isn't an excuse. Being sore isn't an excuse. Feeling weak isn't an excuse. What's your battle plan for this week? What specific actions are you taking today? Not tomorrow, not next week. Today, to move closer to that life you claim you want. We're done with the talk. We're done with the planning. It's time to put your words into action. Break down those massive goals into bite-sized, crystal-clear steps. Create a detailed roadmap where nothing's left to chance. Because if you don't, 10 years from now, you'll be that person. Yeah, that one, who let their dreams slip through their fingers like sand, all because they couldn't get off their butt and take action. Listen up, because this is crucial. Time is the most ruthless opponent you'll ever face. It doesn't care about your feelings. It doesn't take breaks. It doesn't give second chances. Every single second you waste scrolling through social media instead of working on your goals, that's gone forever. Like yesterday's Snapchat, it's never coming back. Don't tell me you'll start tomorrow. Tomorrow isn't guaranteed. The only moment you own is right now. Get up, define your day, map out your week, plan your month, break down your ultimate goal into steps so clear and simple that even a 5-year-old could understand them. If you're serious about success, and I mean really serious, not just Instagram post serious, then drop the fantasies and create a concrete plan. Every single step needs to be detailed, like you're writing instructions for a rocket launch. Don't come at me with that "I'll try" nonsense. That's just failure dressed up in nice clothes. Don't give me that "we'll see how it goes" garbage. That's weakness wearing a mask. What you need is military-grade precision. What you need is crystal clear vision. What you need is ironclad discipline. If you're building something significant, and you better be, then every detail needs to be engineered with the precision of a Swiss watch. How many hours are you putting in? How many calls are you making? What exactly will you accomplish before the sun sets today? Set deadlines like your life depends on them. Because it does. Without clear deadlines, you're just playing pretend. Deadlines are your accountability partners when Netflix is calling your name, and your bed feels extra comfortable. Without a deadline, there's no fire under your feet. If you're not racing against the clock to hit your targets before the day ends, you're not pushing hard enough. Winners don't freestyle their way to success. They don't drift through life hoping things work out. They plan, they execute, they crush it. If you've got a goal but no deadline-driven plan, all you've got is a wish, and wishes don't pay bills. Get this through your head. The world owes you exactly nothing. Nobody on this planet signed up to make your life better. That's your job. Are you willing to do whatever it takes to build the life you claim you want? Because if you're not, someone else is. And when you finally wake up, it'll be too late. When you look back and realize you wasted your time binge-watching life instead of living it, you won't have anyone to blame but yourself. So act now. No more excuses. Listen carefully. Everything you dream about, everything you hunger for, depends on your ability to stick to those deadlines, like their oxygen. A plan alone is worthless. It's like having a gym membership you never use. You need to live it, breathe it, execute it every single day. Don't make plans just to feel productive. A plan you don't execute is like a car without gas. It looks nice but gets you nowhere. Discipline is your GPS from point A to point B, not your motivation, not your mood, not your feelings. You know what happens when you lack discipline? You sink. You become your own worst enemy. You become that person who's always talking about someday while watching others live their dreams today. There will be days when everything feels heavier than a ton of bricks. Days when throwing in the towel looks real tempting. When everything feels 10 times harder than you signed up for. But that right there, that's your defining moment. That's when you grit your teeth so hard they might crack and push through anyway. Discipline doesn't come with a pause button. The grind, the sacrifice, the burn of pushing forward, that's your ticket to greatness. If you're not ready to do what it takes, if you're not all in with your plan, you're just lying to yourself. And here's the ugliest truth. Without committing to your plan, you're lost. Without those clear steps, you're just another zombie shuffling through life, waiting for lightning to strike. But with a solid plan, with real deadlines, you're the one calling the shots. You're the one in control. That's what separates the champions from the spectators. That's what makes the difference between being average and being legendary. Stop burning daylight. Start now. Every single day counts like it's your last. And let's talk priorities. Because if you don't know what matters most, you're dead in the water. I don't care if you're pulling 20-hour days. If you're not laser focused on what truly moves the needle, you're just spinning your wheels. You don't win wars by being busy. You win by being strategic. If you haven't learned to prioritize, you're just running from reality. Stop drowning in the urgent stuff that won't matter next week. Urgent isn't the same as important. I want you to be ruthless with your time like a Wall Street trader with their portfolio. Everyone's got the same 24 hours, from Jeff Bezos to the guy flipping burgers. Don't feed me that I don't have time garbage. The difference isn't in the hours, it's in what you do with them. If you can't say no to distractions, if you can't shut down that group chat when it's time to work, you're going to stay stuck in the mud while others race past you. When this day ends, I want you to get crystal clear on what actually matters. Handle the heavy lifting first. Don't hide at the bottom of your to-do list. Start with the stuff that scares you, because that's what's going to make you grow. If you keep dodging what makes you uncomfortable, if you're always pushing the important stuff to later, you're never going to level up. Setting priorities isn't supposed to feel good. It's going to sting. You'll have to say no to things that give you that quick dopamine hit. And yeah, that's going to hurt like hell. But if you can master this, if you can start each day with tunnel vision focus and stop trying to juggle 15 balls at once, you'll become unstoppable. Every second of your day needs to count like currency. So put this plan into action. Cut out the noise. Focus on what moves mountains. And remember this, focus isn't just important, it's everything. Without it, you're just another person with big dreams and small results.